Welcome back. Look at that walk. Why can't my tune walk that sexy?
Does it trouble you?
BioWare always does this. Makes other players sexier than the main tune. It's not fair.
If it wasn't enough to close the breach, what use is it?
You did everything we asked of you.
And it still didn't work.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
He thinks that the power came from an artifact.
What harm could there be in powering up something we barely understand?
Hold on to that sense of humor.
How things change. Guess they don't want to kill me anymore.
May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
I've heard much. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
And of course, you know Sister Leliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
Did you see Cullen look my tune up and down?
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
He sounded just like Alistair. I was a Templar.
They still think I'm guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you the Herald of Andraste, and that frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading...
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
Actually, I hate it, but I'm not going to say that.
I'm not sure how I should feel.
The Chantry has decided that for you, it seems.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign. And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
So if I wasn't with the Inquisition...
Well, let's be honest, they would have censored us no matter what.
And you not being here isn't an option.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
Why would someone from the Chantry help a declared heretic?
I understand she's a reasonable sort. Perhaps she does not agree with her sisters. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Well, thank you. Oh, so now we're... okay. Going in! You're good. there's the bird. We avoided the fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we feared. The apostates are mad, attacking anything that moves, and it appears that the Templars here aren't following anyone's orders anymore. We located Mother Giselle and are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. That will be hard to do without troops to push the apostates and the Templars out of the area. So wait a minute. The Templars aren't listening to anybody anymore? They've gone rogue or something? Commander Cullen asked me to make inquiries of Master Dennett, a retired horsemaster of Redcliffe, who lives in the area. We tried to contact him, but obtaining better horses. Okay, now that we need. Let's go. Let's do it. I'm a loot whore. I admit it. This game is going to be the end of me. I'm going to have hours and hours of footage that you'll never see of me getting every little teeny tiny thing until I know what I need, you know, to be able to get the gear, because I want the best gear. I'm like a hoarder when it comes to these games. Oops, there's fighting.
Inquisition forces! They're trying to protect the refugees!
Looks like they could use a hand.
Wow, frozen in looking in place. Look at that. Okay. Do your thing, Solace. With your staff that can go fire and ice. Okay, what we doing?
Hold! We are not apostates!
Who are you talking to?
I do not think they care, Seeker.
I don't know who she was talking to. I'm keeping my eye on Solace. So I think he's hiding something. He owes me some loot. I'm just saying. Is that it? Is that all of them? No. So these places are randomly... See these big frozen spots? Frozen. Here we go. And Varric seems to love... He doesn't seem to have the range that I do, which I find a little odd. Since he's got Bianca.
Be ready. More coming our way.
How do you know that, Solace? Standing all the way back there. See? I wonder if he's, you know, like, on the dual side or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It irks me that he didn't give me loot. See, I wouldn't be all over him if it wasn't about loot. And did you see Cullen looking me up and down? He wants to sex me. But that's not going to happen because he's stuffy. And I refuse. After what I went through with Fenris in Dragon Age 2? I don't know yet what my options are, but I am not going to take my tune down the path of being frigid again. I could not believe. I was romancing, so I don't even remember who I was romancing. And then I went back and got Fenris. Only to find out that he fell in love with me, then denied that he fell in love with me, and then left me hanging for not 1, not 2, but 3 years.
That's the end of it.
Yeah, I'm not doing that in this game. Wow, my tune has the most masculine walk. I mean, she walks badass. It just looks very masculine compared to Cassandra switching her ass. It's not fair. Respect. We are in this together. Wow. Do you see the look Sarah gave?
There are mages here, who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
But...
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
That's a good point.
Mother Giselle.
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
Oh God, what do I say to you? Neutral.
I'm told you asked for me.
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
She switches better than me. Everybody does.
But don't you stand with the rest of the Chantry?
With no divine, we are each left to our own conscience, and mine tells me this. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
They want to execute me, and you think I should just walk up to them?
You are no longer alone. They cannot imprison or attack you.
They could try.
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. Their power is their unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
Let's be honest.
So I show up, say hello, show them the mark on my hand.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate, or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call, as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us, or destroy us. I will go to Haven, and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
She makes a good point.